take you back to the 80s when Spandau Ballet had the hits and the haircuts which defined an era.
This is Tony, John, Dave, and Martin. I'm Gary and we're Spandau Ballet.
Now, more than 30 years later, and the band are resurrecting those highs and some depressing lows for this new documentary. A great excuse then to dig out some old videos. The bad news, the film titled Soul Boys of the Western World has already had some pretty average reviews.
Gentlemen, really good to see you.
Today, 5 News' Matt Barbette asked the former poster boys of pop why bare their souls now.
It doesn't matter what we do outside of this band. When the band plays in a minute, it's the most exciting thing you can ever do. You know, it's just, there's a buzz about doing this that doesn't come anywhere else in my life.
So apart from it being a nostalgic trip down memory lane, are Spandau Ballet still relevant enough to make a blockbuster?
Relevant is an interesting word, isn't it? I think there's an enormous amount of affection for them. I don't know whether they're ever going to be as famous as they were back in the 80s, because they were really famous. So I don't know how relevant they are to kids, but you know, they've still got a huge audience there.
The documentary will look back at when the band got together in 1976 and were signed at their very first gig in London's Blitz Club. After several name changes, including The Cut, they hit the big time as Spandau Ballet. A string of #1 songs helped them sell almost 25 million albums worldwide. But by 1990, the magic seemed to have gone. After poor record sales, the band split. Despite a bitter falling out over royalties in the past, today they say there's no hard feelings.
Has all the angst and tension gone? Ah, no.
Well, you won't be able to sit. We won't be able to sit through a movie like this if it hasn't. I mean, this movie, you know, shows you everything.
Of course, then there is the money. As well as the film, Spandau Ballet are bringing out a greatest hits album, just in case you need reminding of the 80s. Minnie Stevenson, 5 News.